Today is February 13, 2009. We're here at the groundbreaking ceremony for Diamond Teague Memorial Park. It's a historic day, a day long awaited, a day joined by people like Mayor Fenty, Tommy Wells, council member for Ward 6, the Earth Conservation Corps 2009 members, and of course, Mr. and Mrs. Teague.
And just tell us a little bit about your son, and we understand that the innocent victim shot and killed right on his own front stoop or front steps.
He was a wonderful person, wonderful, and I'm not saying that just because he was my son. I'm saying that because everybody that knew him can attest to what I'm saying. He was very respectable, very well-mannered. He loved the Lord. He played basketball. He graduated from Eastern High School, also from the Earth Conservation Corps. And he was just a wonderful person. He was really a wonderful person. Everybody loved him.
Well, I'm really proud of the city as well for coming forward and helping be part of reclaiming, the area along the river, as your son was working on that as well.
Yeah.
And these guys did a good job.
Oh yeah, working out here. The hard worker like his father.
And but for the city to carry through from the Williams administration to the new administration, your tenure here,
and
terrific.
as everybody knows, that the amount of trash and debris, we've pulled out over 565 tons of debris of this river, and trying to reclaim this river. That's why I introduced a bill that I'm introducing a bill with my colleagues to reduce the amount of plastic bags and trash that go into the river.
You were on the news.
Yes, and that's because we've got to clean up our river, create a fund. And a lot of people think that you should not have to sacrifice for cleaning up our environment. And as you know so well, that it takes hard work, it takes some sacrifice for us to reclaim our natural assets.
That's true.
And that's what today's about as well, that there's no free lunch. You gotta work.
Bobby, what's up, man? How's everything? Are you running the show? Bobby coming? He's gonna fly the Hawk with us?
Yeah, he can come with us.
All right,
definitely.
Cool. Council member?
My favorite mayor.
Yeah, my
Good to
pleasure.
see you.
How's everything?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Hello, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Hey, good to see you again, sir. Everything well?
Everything's good.
Good. Are we making any speeches, or we're just starting to dig? Because I know ECC is a working organization.
We're ready to dig.
We may just skip the speeches. Just start digging. Right? Well, we should have a couple of speeches. Hey, how's everything, sir? My pleasure. My pleasure.
Historic Diamond Teague Park. This historic day is in honor of Diamond Teague, all the fallen Earth Conservation Corps members, and all the victims of homicide in D.C.
Our AmeriCorps expert who's making
How you
it all
doing,
happen.
Shirley? Okay, my pleasure. So when does the class start then?
Shirley, when do they start? They're taking their oath when?
We take our oath, our official AmeriCorps. We're joining the National Service Movement next week.
Okay. How long is the program?
10 months.
You get a lot done in 10 months.
After 10 months of service, we will all successfully complete the program, have an educational award. You have to go to school for the first time, continue education, or find a Title IV vocational program.
And there's 8 to 9 people?
We have 12.
Vincent Giraldi, DYRS.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So that's been a terrific partnership. So
What's the role of DYRS? All right.
these are kids that are still enrolled in DYRS.
Okay.
Adjudicated youth.
Okay, excellent.
And guys are making a big step up.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Please gather around, everyone. This is a very exciting occasion for many, many reasons for the community of Washington, D.C. I want to say that just as we start out the press conference, for those who are watching on the television cameras, we are here to break ground for Diamond Teague Park. And I know a lot of people don't know right off the top of their heads what Diamond Teague Park will be, but we will explain. First and foremost, Diamond Teague Park will be a 1-acre, $8 million park that will connect Nationals Park to the Anacostia River. You can see how close the Anacostia River is behind me. We're just some 30 to 40 feet away from the river, literally on the river banks. What you can't see is that behind or in front of me is Nationals Stadium, and it's only about 200 yards away. And so the vision of Nationals Park was to build it right on the banks of the Anacostia. And what that would do is it would foster economic development, renaissance of the area, but maybe even more importantly, a revitalization and reconnection to the Anacostia River. If you're like me, even though you grew up in Washington, D.C., you grew up in an era when the Anacostia River has never been celebrated or used as much as it should be. I am one of those people who believes that the goal for our Anacostia River should be for it to be boatable, swimmable, and fishable. And so obviously everyone knows that we have finished the stadium. Economic development is ongoing. The Renaissance is very much alive. But there's been a lot that's been done to start the reconnection to the Anacostia River, none more important than the breaking ground of this 1 acre, $8 million park. But who was Diamond Teague? Diamond Teague was a member of the Earth Conservation Corps. The Earth Conservation Corps, for many who don't know, is an organization run by Bob Nixon, who does a fantastic job taking young people who most of them grew up in the city like myself, and probably haven't spent as much time around the Anacostia River, teaching them about all of the resources around the Anacostia River, but maybe more importantly, involving them in the cleanup and restoration of all things that are great about this fabulous city resource. Diamond Teague was one of those members, and unfortunately, like too many youth in D.C., not all youth, not the majority, but too many, he was a tragic victim of gun violence, and we are joined by his parents, who have a picture. They are Florence and Ivory Teague, and again, my condolences to the both of you. And I know that although this is a monumental occasion, it still just a small part in helping you heal from your loss. I actually had the opportunity when I was campaigning for mayor about 3 years ago to knock on the door of the Teagues, and they were telling me how they were working within my predecessor, Anthony Williams, and his administration, and Bob Nixon, so that this park could become a reality. So a lot of hands have touched this project. If you're wondering what the $8 million and Great Vision includes, it includes a 250-foot commercial water taxi dock, new boat slips for the Earth Conservation Corps and fire and life safety vessels, a 200-foot environmental pier for educational groups, kayaks and canoes, and a riverfront boardwalk and a half-acre park. It will be a park that rivals the finest waterfront parks that you could find anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world. Construction of the piers will be complete by opening day. Trees, grass, and shrubbery will be planted throughout the spring, and a memorial, which is being coordinated by City Arts and muralist Byron Peck, dedicated to our friend Diamond Teague, will be erected this summer.